Hey guys, today I'm going to be looking at another Rough Rider knife. As you know, if you've seen any other videos on my channel, I've got quite a few Rough Rider knives. Find them very cheap and exceptional quality for what you pay for them. They're never going to compare to anything like a Spyderco or anything like that, but for what you pay for them, they're good, solid working knives. Most of them are legal to carry here in the UK, which is a bonus. So let's take a look at it. This is the Rough Rider Sowbelly Stockman. It's a 3-bladed Stockman, and the Sowbelly refers to this sort of, well, belly on the handle of the knife. It's the Gunstock one, which is jig bone, designed to look like Gunstock, the handle of a gun. You can see that there. It's quite nice. It's very textured. It's very grippy. It's nice to hold in your hand. Overall, with the blades open, this is 6.5 inches long. Now, like I said, there's 3 blades on here. There's a clip point blade, which is 2.3 inches. That's the biggest of the blades on this knife. And if you can see on there what it says. No, probably not, I'll tell you. It says Rough Rider Tested Sharp Cutlery Company. And it's got a little anvil that says Tested Sharp inside it. On the other side it says 440 razor sharp steel. Now I will say that pretty much every Rough Rider knife I have had straight out of the box is razor sharp. I mean, there's been a couple that I've had to touch up, and that's not a problem considering the money that you're paying for them, but overall they are generally razor sharp out of the box. The next blade is a sheep's foot blade. Again, this has the same anvil and Rough Rider Tested Sharp on there. Now this was 1.6 inches along its cutting edge there. And finally the third blade is a spare blade. Now the thing I did like about the spare blade, I'll just tell you first of all, it was 1.7 inches in length from tail to tip on the cutting edge there. Now the thing I do like about the spare blade is the angle that it sits at from the knife. If you can see that when you're holding it in your hand, it does make performing cutting tasks a lot more comfortable. You're cutting through an envelope or things like that, it's anything like that, it really adds, once it's in your hand, that angle that it puts the blade at is really nice, as opposed to, say, if I show you that side with the sheep's foot, it's just dead straight up and down out of the handle. So you hold it on that side, it's straight like that. That side, you've got an angle. The thing I don't like about this spare blade is it's so strong on the back spring. It's almost to a point where it's too difficult to get out. I mean, you can see the length of my nails. Any longer than that and it would just break your nail opening it up. It is a real nail breaker, is that. The other two aren't the same. Even though the sheep's foot shares the same back spring, it's not as strong as the spare blade to get out. I mean, you can hear the clip point is the easiest to get out and get back in. It does snap shut with some serious authority. And all 3 of the blades are the same. I do like that they have the match strike nail nicks, as you can see in there. This does add some extra grip. And the nail nicks on this knife are actually useful, unlike some other Rough Rider knives where the nail nicks are not overly useful. It's got the Rough Rider shield on the handle there. Like I say, it is jigged bone scales, nickel bolsters, and brass liners. Don't know if you can quite see in there, and on that side as well. It's also got brass pins in there. Now the things I do like about this is the fact that it's multi-bladed, which gives you multiple options when you're out and about. This is a legal carry in the UK, by the way. Gives you multiple options when you're out and about. It's useful having more than one blade. You've got more than one blade for a task that you might need to perform. You've got more than one chance to have a sharp blade on you all the time, and you've got more than one chance when you're trying to sharpen it if you get things wrong. And let's be honest, we've all done it. I do like the fact it's got very strong back springs. As you can see, there is a tiny little gap there, but generally the quality and the fit and finish on it is very good. There's nothing to feel, there's no lip or anything like that, just a tiny little space there, just there. And my only gripe about this knife or complaint was the fact that the spare blade is so difficult to get out. I think this cost me £12 from a well-known UK dealer. So if you're in the market for something like this, I would highly recommend Rough Rider knives. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and stay well.